What's good, Bit Rushers? It's your boy DeFi Brains back with another weekly edition of NFT News. We did miss quite a few weeks here, and I apologize about that. Been trying to make these videos every single week to actually make it weekly NFT news. However, things happen. I've been super busy in my personal life and keeping up with the business and some other things I got going on the side. So just haven't really been able to make these in a little while, but I'm happy to be back for you guys this week, and I got some really great news on the agenda. And if you guys are new around here, make sure you sub to the channel and go ahead and click that bell on if you want to be notified as future videos drop. If you're not already following me, go ahead and do so over on social media. All the links for that, including all of the links to today's articles, will be found in the description below. And if you guys are liking this video, go ahead and tap the thumbs up on it. You can also keep up with my NFT brand and Web3 creation company, Abraxas_DAO, over on Twitter. That'll also be linked in the description below, so go ahead and give us a follow there, and let's get into the news. So first up in the news today, we do have Coinbase had to disable NFT trading on the wallet due to the Apple Store's policy. So they're going to go through what happened here, and it says major crypto exchange announced that users can no longer transfer non-fungible tokens using Coinbase's wallet app on Apple device due to Apple's store policy. You might have noticed you can't send NFTs on Coinbase Wallet iOS anymore, said Coinbase in their tweet on Thursday. Basically what happened here, guys, I'm going to just break it down for you, is Apple wants to take 30% of any transactions happening, and they're trying to actually take 30% of the transaction fee to buy, sell, or trade NFTs through Coinbase's app. And you can see here, Coinbase kind of says this is akin to Apple trying to take a cut of fees for every email that is sent over an open internet protocol. So essentially the App Store, the people at Apple behind this policy don't actually understand how cryptocurrency works. You can't take a percentage of the transaction fee that's going, essentially to the blockchain, no longer to the miners. Now it's going to the stakers on NFT, but they're trying to take a piece of the transaction fee. It's not even a percentage of money that like Coinbase himself is making. It's what pays the gas fees. You guys that understand how NFTs work will understand this. So it's literally impossible for Coinbase to give the Apple Store a percentage of those transaction fees. However, they did shut down the app and won't allow them to roll out the new upgrade. So that's what it is for right now. It is disabled, and we'll see how this pans out here. And speaking of payment processing, and some good news here, we do have NFT platform profits from Stripe's cryptocurrency on-ramps. So Stripe is one of the leaders in like payment processing. A lot of people use them for their web stores, and I use them personally when I'm at like Comic-Con selling my comics and stuff like that. Definitely one of the big players in like P2P payment processing services. So now they have built an on-ramp. So essentially what you can do is pay in cash if you don't own any crypto. So that makes it really great for creators to be able to sell to people who may not have like Ethereum in their wallet or one of the other cryptocurrencies. You can add the Stripe payment platform on-ramp to your DApp, and people will be able to pay with their credit card or any other USD, debit card, whatever it is that they have their accounts, however they do that. But really great news to see here that Stripe is moving forward and trying to collaborate with Web3 NFTs. Really great news here. And again, all of these articles are linked in the below if you guys would like to read them in full, as I am kind of just buzzing right through them quickly. In some more news of people getting in on the NFT and Web3 train here, we do have the OG audio app Winamp adds Ethereum and Polygon music NFT support. So again, guys, every single week, at least every week that we do the news here, we have more and more big players getting in on NFTs and Web3. So again, this is really great to see here. We have in the latest update, the classic Windows media player Winamp has integrated music NFTs into its platform. Winamp's new feature will allow users to play audio files embedded in their non-fungible tokens, calling it a Web3 desktop upgrade. Launched in 1997, Winamp's latest version lets music fans link their MetaMask wallet via Brave, Chrome, or Firefox browsers to Winamp. Winamp supports ERC 721 and ERC 115 audio and video files and is compatible with Ethereum and Polygon. So again, guys, really good to see this. You can now, essentially sell an NFT with your music file embedded in it, or a video file, maybe a music video. I don't think you can do long videos like an actual movie style video. But either way, really great here that you could do that and sell these directly to your fans. If you were a musician, make a music video, release it as an NFT, and then only people who own that NFT would be able to play it. And the Winamp app is now supporting that, so hopefully more digital music players will start to integrate. But Winamp is one of the OGs, as we see here, at least for Windows, and so amazing that they are getting on the Web3 train here. And in other news, we have Bieber, Madonna, among dozens of celebrities named in a lawsuit alleging Yuga Labs NFT scheme. I'm not going to go too in-depth into this one because there's a lot of legal jargon, but essentially, if you guys don't know or haven't been keeping track of what happened here, is Yuga Labs was giving away free NFTs to celebrities of the Bored Ape Yacht Club through MoonPay and encouraging them to, post them as their profile pictures, and that hyped up a lot of people to buy in. And so someone's suing all of these different people, saying that they needed to disclose that they got the NFTs for free and they weren't actually buying them, that they were paid to change their profile pictures. So a little bit of back and forth here. These are some of the problems you have with decentralization. And, I don't really like this because they're trying to essentially say NFTs are a security and they need to be regulated. We don't want to see that with decentralization. However, with the blockchain and the decentralized finances, you do now have things like this where people are running these elaborate schemes. I don't think it was necessarily a scheme, so to speak, but they definitely were giving away free NFTs to celebrities, which did hype them up and make them seem bigger than they really were. Don't really want to see any regulation from the SEC on NFTs. But yeah, anyway, that's what it is. You guys can follow along this, news story here. If you want, go ahead and read the full article, find out all the legal details and jargon and whatnot. But somebody suing them, saying that they purchased, a Bored Ape Yacht Club based on the fact that all of these celebrities had one. They thought it was like an exclusive club, when it turns out these celebrities were being paid. Moving on, we do have Decentraland launches virtual property renting for landowners. So if you own land in Decentraland, what you can do now is actually rent that out. And they're citing case uses such as, like, say you owned a club in the metaverse, you could rent out your club to a certain DJ. They could pay you to put on a performance there within your club or something like that. But yeah, basically now you can be a landlord. If you own some land here in Decentraland, you are able to rent your stuff out. And they're also saying that they're looking to add this for like the clothing items and things like that. So maybe you own like a rare t-shirt, someone wants to wear it, they could maybe pay you to rent that t-shirt for the day. Kind of cool here. Good to see, more earning opportunities for people who are on their platform, more landowners. And the only caveat here that we do see is that it has to be in Decentraland's token mana, which is currently sitting at about 40 cents per token. So that's kind of cool. I mean, obviously, if you earn in Decentraland mana, you could always cash it out for Ethereum or USD or whatever other token you wanted to. But yeah, if you own some land, you can now make money and rent it out. And I saved the best for last here. We do have Ledger has just launched a new hardware wallet just for your NFTs. So the digital asset security firm Ledger announced the release of the new device called Ledger Stacks, according to its press release. Ledger teamed up with Tony Fadell, the designer of the iPod. The device features a curved E-Link display, which displays users' artwork of choice even when the device is turned off. The company plans to release the stack in Q1 2023, and it's now available through pre-order on ledger.com. Ledger will also make it available for retailers like Best Buy in the United States in the coming months. The Ledger Stacks uses a USB-C connection to hook up to laptops or Bluetooth devices, and the Ledger Live mobile app on smartphones. Ledger Connect, the company's upcoming crypto wallet extension, will also enable it to connect to Web3 apps. Ledger Stacks also supports wireless key charging. So this is really cool here, guys. You can see it's about the size of a credit card. Yeah, right there. About the size of this guy's wallet, a little bit smaller, so that's kind of cool. And the only downside that I see on this is it's only black and white. If we come to the specs, it allows up to 16 different colors of gray. So you're going to have, different shades of gray here in a black and white NFT. But I'm sure they will have future upgrades. This is just the first edition of the NFT wallet. So, probably in a year or so, they'll have a color version out as well. That's just me speculating, of course. But if you want to get in on the ground floor, it is only black and white. Either way, a great hardware wallet to secure your NFTs on if you don't want to be liable for some of these hacks and other things that are happening where you connect to some sort of smart contract and it takes control of your wallet. With this, essentially that wouldn't happen. Obviously, if you do put in a pin or a code on any sort of, DeFi or smart app, you would still potentially have that issue here. But basically, it's one more level of mitigation that your, wallet's just not always live on your computer or whatever. You have to plug it in, you have to put in your PIN, so a little bit more security, and it is a hardware wallet, so you could throw it in your safe or something like that, safety deposit box, whatever it is, especially if you hold some like super expensive NFTs. But I'm really happy to see this. I know Ledger had come out with another wallet that did integrate with NFTs, but this one's specifically for NFTs with like a big screen to actually be able to view them, where the other one, I don't think you were able to see them. You just saw like NFT XYZ or whatever, through the live app there on your computer or whatever it was. So these ones you can actually scroll and view them and see them. Really cool. Glad to see, Ledger is, pushing the ball forward here, especially with strictly on NFT stuff, and they continue to build on their other hardware wallets as well. So great stuff, great news this week, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If so, smash on that thumbs up button. Go ahead, give me a follow, a sub, all that good stuff. Maybe share my video on social media. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.